All right, guys, this is Mod and Pop Thrift. Welcome to the storeroom. I got a lot of sales today. This might be a short video because I don't know that I'm going to do any picking, but let's get into it. All right, so what solds? We're going to try this again on the table. I felt like it worked reasonably well. And I can get the prices right a little easier this way. All right. You guys weren't with me when I found this. It's a 40-piece ratchet set, obviously. But it's new old stock. Like, it's the old metal tray. Here, I'll open this up. But there's no chance I was getting this sleeve off and these things open one-handed without fumbling the camera all over the place. So look at this. The graphic is cool. It still has this cover and like all of the pieces are there. So, I mean, this isn't a special socket set, but it is in that it's been preserved because this is probably from the late 60s or early 70s. And it's just neat. I paid $10 for it. Thinking that it was worth more than it was. It ended up selling for $30, free shipping, but I think if I go pirate ship, it'll cost me like maybe $8 to ship, which leaves me some profit. Now I know we talked about this Paul Reed Smith guitar shirt before because I got it because I showed you guys a picture of Carlos Santana, who plays Paul Reed Smith. This sold for $16, free shipping. Everything was free shipping today, except for the Transformers that we'll get to in a minute. These are those roll extenders for your toilet paper. Now these roll extenders surprised me a little bit. Evidently, Charmin makes a roll so big it doesn't fit on a standard thing, so this is like an extender. I talked to you guys about these when I picked them up. I paid 50 cents a piece for them. And they're selling for like $8 a piece, 8 or 9. These two sold for $17.89 is where the buyer's at on those. So keep an eye out for those. I was a little bit surprised to find a huge pile of them. I think I bought 6 or 7 all at once for 50 cents a piece. This little remote that somebody actually gave me sold, and it's $7.50 free shipping. It's for like a sound bar. These 505s, 36 is a good size. Anything small between 32 and 36 are always a good size. Anytime I find orange tabs and they're reasonably priced, I pick them up. I've always been able to sell orange tabs at a decent price. These sold for $24.60 free shipping. Standard Guns N' Roses t-shirt sold for $9.99 free shipping. Over here we got a lot of, not broken, but certainly not good, other than Mondo Gecko's missing his tail. This Donnie, if you're looking for Ninja Turtles, Donnie this belt is supposed to have a place to put the bow staff in it, and that is always broken. So if you find one that's not broken there, then you can get more money for that one. But this one is a hard head Donnie. This one is the very first of the very first series because it's a soft head. And soft heads sell for better when they're not totally naked, generic. And then this guy is supposed to do something, whereas he's supposed to have something that spins on his back of his shell. Anyway, that's just kind of a super generic lot of Ninja Turtles. Sold for $11.75. Rockaware jeans, Jay-Z's brand of clothing. I didn't know anything. I didn't know about these for sure. They were on a rack for $1, and I didn't know if Rockaware had gone, because Rockaware's been out since I was in high school, and I thought it might have gone out of fashion. So, but I picked these up for $1, and it turns out they had like this sticker in them, and that sticker wouldn't be there if they'd ever been washed. So I called them new without tag, and I sold them for $34.99. They definitely struck me as being brand new, and so when I found that tag, I felt like I was justified in calling them new without tag. They sold for $34.99 free shipping. Oh, I never did get that hat. This Carhartt is a brand that does well most of the time. I've done surprisingly well with Carhartt sometimes it sells kind of low, but it normally sells pretty quick. This shirt sold for $15, and then this is kind of an interesting lot. See, this guy doesn't have any arms or a head. He's just an old transformer. This guy is coming apart at the seams and he's missing an arm. This is a really sweet, kind of rare Bumblebee. The gold is unusual, and Bumblebee has become a really big character, but he's missing a front quarter panel. Like a whole side of his front is gone. And then this guy is from 2006. Radimus Prime took over when Optimus Prime died in the original cartoon movie. But these are just kind of not high-end Transformers that I had sitting around, and they sold for $7.99 plus shipping. People do, like, if somebody's got this guy and he's missing the other arm, there are people who can take these things apart and put them back together and make one complete toy. There are people who make customs, and so if somebody's got some portion of this guy and they want to make it look like Mech Warriors, or I don't know, something, they will take the parts and make other custom toys out of them. So I knew that they would sell. I didn't realize that they would sell overnight. I just listed them last night for $7.99 plus shipping, and they sold pretty quick. And you guys were with me when I picked this hat up. I said it was Globetrotters at the time because it's ABA and that ball, but I did a little bit of research. Turns out it's an ABA team called the Carolina Cougars, and this hat is not vintage. Sold for $12.49 free shipping, but I paid $1.99 for it, so that's a pretty good profit. All right, and so wouldn't you know it, I was about to walk out the door with all of my stuff going to the post office, and this sold. So I thought, well, it'll just take me a minute to stick it in an envelope. This is an O.J. Simpson Mitchell & Ness jersey for the 49ers. I got it at a thrift store. They had like $15 on it. It had been hanging there for weeks and weeks, and I asked them if they could do any better because it wasn't going to move at that price. And I think they sold it to me for $6.99, and I listed it for $36.99, and it sold for $30 free shipping on a best offer. That's a pretty good return. It sold reasonably quickly. What'd you get? Is that a poster? And did you get a squirt gun too?
Yeah.
So we just went into the thrift store, and there wasn't much to see. Not much changed since the last time we were in there. But he got a Captain America poster for free because he's a cute kid and people like to give things to cute kids. I thought outside the box a little bit, and they had these workout DVDs that are scenic walks through Singapore and tropical beach. They had, I got 4 of one and 3 of the other. I think they're all sealed, and the comps are like $11 a piece. They say they're $1 a piece, but I think she was doing 50% off because I ended up getting everything for $5, or maybe those aren't her prices. I also got the Washington NFL Championship commemorative DVD, and I got the Red Sox Rockies World Series. Those are sealed DVDs, and they're like, what I paid for them was like less than $1 a piece. I mean, I probably paid 50 cents a piece for them, and they comp at like, they're all around $10 a piece. So it's not big money, but nickels and dimes add up to dollars. No, I just said we don't need a cart. What are you humming? Oh, is that Clifford?
Yeah. $4. It's $4.
Huh.
Dad, I found this.
You don't, well, you're not getting that. Okay, put Clifford back. Wow.
Dad, this is tape.
So that's a motor for an air-blown toy. It's $5.
This is how you
Levi's, $5.60 something. Don't care. These are new with tag. They're probably the $5. $46.30. Don't mind if I do. Seeing these, which are not as desirable, are $10.69. Old Mill, Levi's 505s, $5. I've never done super well checking to make sure they're not button off, which would make them 501s, not 505s. Never done super well with black jeans. Dickies, I've sold 2 or 3 pairs of bibs this week.
It's number 1.
These are $9.99.
It's 1.
I hear you, bud. Saying whatever that is over and over again.
Oh, it's like that.
$10.69 for
It's 1.
Carhartt used jeans. I think I'm going to skip the bibs at $10.
Yeah.
Even
It has a price tag.
Color
And
green.
it's 14.
It's $3.
Let's see.
So Dad can see what kind of new stuff they're putting out. How about a very new looking set of Tims for $20?
Can I put this on? Yeah.
Huh.
I put it on.
Oh, did you put Thomas up there?
That was the toys.
Is that way the toys?
Yeah.
Here, Caleb, take a big step forward. That's not a toy, silly boy.
You need to get him a job working with Dad.
Ooh, that's a nice big drawing book. That would be for me, but I don't know what I would do with that.
Whoa.
Once upon a time, I was a drawer and won some awards and stuff. Oh, it looks like a vintage helmet. I have a really nice screen on it. Okay. So the things to look out for on these, that's the trim around here that's black and faded, is chrome. Those are good. This stuff is often crumbly. This one's not. It says AF and is vintage Arthur Fulmer. Those are good. This one at $7. I think it's probably worth picking up. I'm gonna turn the camera off a minute and look it over a little more thoroughly. Now, this is the quality. Good one. The one doesn't have a sole on it, and nobody bothered to notice. Hello. Okay, thank you. What is this song?
I have this tiger.
What? You like that one?
Yeah.
Daniel Tiger.
Can we keep it solar? Can we keep it there? Can we keep it?
Maybe.
Yeah. I knew I was the tiger. Girl.
Elf on VHS. I would have thought that was too new to be VHS.
It wasn't there. It was night. I found this.
You found some Game of Thrones. I thought it was Harry Potter. Nope. Here's Hilliard. Anybody ever heard of Hilliard? It's a cool looking hat.
Cool looking hat.
That's not a cool looking hat.
It is. It is. Dad, look. It is.
You keep dropping that movie.
What'd you say?
I said you keep dropping that movie.
That was Dad too.
You want Dad to hold it? The movie,
Not the hat.
not the hat. So, Mater, Hudson, Ramon, Sheriff, and Lightning. That was pretty cool. Weebles, but they are Weebles. Ooh, I know what that is.
Dad,
Huh?
that's what I want.
No, it isn't.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
All right, so how did I do at the thrift stores? Well, you guys saw these jeans that I got. New with tag, 4630 Wranglers. I haven't done comps on those yet, but for $5, I'm definitely going to make money. This thing, I couldn't find a name brand on it, but it is just way too cool. It's in really good shape. It has the glass protector for $7. I'm not going to leave that behind. So at the Salvation Army, I got this remote control for a Mario Kart 8 remote control Mario Kart. And my boys actually have this, so I can probably test this thing. So that was $1. Thought that was pretty cool. This was also $1. $1.08, which is a weird thing about our Salvation Army here. Maybe it's all of them. 101 Dalmatians lunchbox. Not a home run, not a whole bunch of money here, but it's a neat thing. And it was $1. So, I mean, it might be 14, 15 bucks, but it might even be less. But for $1, I'm not going to leave that behind. I'm going to figure out something to do with it. It had inside of it Felix the Cat Pogs. No slammers, just Pogs. But I thought, that's a fun thing. Pogs are coming back. Pogs are making a comeback. If I have to make them have a comeback all by myself. The Shifty Sifter. This is new old stock sifter. I don't even know what you sift. Flour sifting. And the comps were, oh, it takes a battery. The comps were somewhere in the $20-$25 range. The battery door just fell open in my hand. That's not good. It might be broken. But it's in the package. I like things that are in the package. And again, I think it was $1. Yes, $1.08. Comps were at 20. I'll have to figure out what's going on with that battery. Door. For this thing, my brother and I each had one of these when we were kids, and we used to hide in them. If you ever find them where the stickers are not damaged, it should say Little Tykes here, and these stickers are always damaged. This was $3. I almost never go into that stupid, you can't even see that at all, that the sticker's there. Yeah, I almost never even go into that Salvation Army because a lot of times their prices are so crazy. But today, they were good. So you see these stacks of boxes. This one says $2.98, and this one says $1.99, and this one says $1.98. And so I brought them up to the girl, and she's like, I'll just sell them all to you for $1.98. Well, I was back there when they were pricing them, and they couldn't remember what they priced them. So then the prices kind of got all over the place, but we all agreed that it would be whatever the lowest price is. So I got these. They're hanging light fixtures. They were pendants. And they were, I believe they were originally from Lowe's. One of these still had the Lowe's sticker on it. But, and they comped for like 16, 18 bucks. And I paid $1.98 a piece for them. But then she said something disturbing after I'd already like mostly gotten my way through the transaction and I was buying them. She's like, well, yeah, and we've got a whole truckload of those. So when these sell through, then we'll just bring more out. And I'm like, you what? Yeah, we got a semi-truck in the parking lot the other day, and it was almost full of these things. And so I better get these listed quickly, because evidently they're getting pushed out. And that's the thing about retail arbitrage is unless you find a deal that is that's just yours, then everybody's probably going to find that deal, and the market's going to get saturated pretty quick. So that's that I'm a little bit worried about with these, but I'm $2 a piece. I'm 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, $24 into all of them. And that's where the comp is for one. So if I get $10 or $15 a piece out of them, and there's 20 of them, I'm going to be all right on my $25 investment.
I think that's gonna do it for our video today. Thanks for watching. Comment, like, subscribe. Bye.